Remembrance Day. It's important for us all across the county to gather at our local cenotaph and our war memorials, that we gather and remember those who served and sacrificed and those who continue to serve. A startling statistic about Charlotte County is that World War II went from 1939 to 1945. And by 1944, almost 15% of the population of Charlotte County was in uniform, either land, sea, or air. And that's a staggering statistic. And we must take the time to appreciate that and to remember that.
Remembrance Day, to me, it all comes down to people that give of themselves for a greater cause.
I just think it's a day that should cause us to think about how fortunate we are to live in this wonderful land of Canada because of the sacrifices of our own forces.
Well, I think Remembrance Day is about just honoring the people that sacrificed their lives, and even if they didn't sacrifice their lives, just sacrifice so many things for this country, and especially to keep it free. And I think it's really important that we remember that so that it doesn't happen again.
I think we can show gratitude to those who served by remembering them, remembering what all they did for our country and how hard they fought for our freedom. And I think it's really important to remember them because we wouldn't have the country that we do today without them.
Remembrance Day is important because we need to honor those that lost their lives in the war and that served and that survived the war and gave their hard work and love to the country.
Remembrance Day is honoring those who laid down their lives so that we can have freedom and go home to our wives and children and husbands.
Remembrance Day is an important day that shows that we honor the soldiers, and the soldiers have fallen for the safety of us.
Canada has freedoms that were given to us by generations. And on Remembrance Day, we remember not only those who've fallen recently, but those who've given of their lives and of themselves for generations. And remembrance is so important because, as we know in the world around us, trauma is always around the corner. So if we remember the past, hopefully we'll never repeat it again.
I'm standing here today in front of the memorial right here at the Penfield Airstrip that was operated from 1942 to 1945. Men from all over the world, Canada, Australia, Britain, and the like came here to fight and to train. They came here because they realized that the climate and the environment right here to train in was very similar to what they'd be fighting in overseas. We're going to be talking this morning just for a few moments about one young man by the name of John Monks, who came from Britain, worked and trained here, loaded bombers, actually met a lady here by the name of Annie in Blacks Harbor, and met, married, and raised their family here. But today we just want to say thank you. We honor you, all of you today. And it's good for us to thank God and thank folks who fought for our freedom and continue to do so. So we take the time today to say thank you. We honor you. It's Remembrance Day 2025.
The year was 1943. The Allied war effort is in full swing. John Monks, a member of the Royal Air Force, followed his duty from the war-torn shores of Britain to Allied Canada. He was stationed at Penfield Air Base, a vital hub in the British Commonwealth training plan. Monks worked as a training officer. He was on the team who had the weighty responsibility of loading the Lancaster bomber aircraft. Despite the bleak backdrop of war, Monk's life changed forever while on duty abroad. At a chance encounter dance in Black's Harbor, he met Annie. Their connection sparked a flame, a promise of life beyond the war. The couple got married, and after World War II, sought solace in the beautiful landscapes of New Brunswick. John worked the remainder of his life at Connors Brothers in Black's Harbor before settling in Back Bay. He raised a family and lived out the remainder of his life in peace. John's story is a reflection on love's enduring power and the quiet strength of a life rebuilt beyond the shadow of war.
Remembrance Day reminds me of a verse from the Bible, John 15:13, that says, "No greater love has than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." And that really is what Remembrance Day is about. It's really about love. And we honor those who paid that price, and we honor those who continue to serve to this very day. And that's really what Remembrance Day is about.